Hi team, welcome back to the channel. Sorry, little delay in the lesson. Okay, in the series of Informatica tutorial, we are at lesson 16, Source Qualifier Transformation. Previously, we covered filter transformation, expression transformation, aggregate transformation, router transformation. Right now, we are covering Source Qualifier Transformation. Here, what is Source Qualifier Transformation? Let's see. Here, let's see with some basics. Here in Informatica, Source Qualifier is the first active connected transformation created automatically for relational sources, right? It defines how Informatica extracts and processes data before passing it into the mapping pipeline. Why he called before process data before passing it to the mapping pipeline? Why? Because whenever you drag a source, automatically, for suppose you drag a source, this source, see, not here, sorry, for suppose here, whenever you drag a source, delete this if you don't want. See, whenever you drag a source, automatically, for suppose if you drag this source, so this is a target table. See, whenever you drag it out, source automatically, we did not create a source qualifier. It automatically coming from source tab. This is a source, this is source qualifier. That's why I did not before he mentioned before passing it to a mapping pipeline. So here you can it extracts, Informatica extracts the data from database automatically, right? So here why source qualifier is important? Because source qualifier allows query override for performance tuning and supports filtering, joins, distinct, and sorting. These are the main properties. What are the main properties of source qualifier? You can filter the records, you can join two tables, you can filter out duplicates, you can sort the sorting order. I already told, order by clauses, right? In SQL, whatever the SQL operations you can perform in database, you can perform in source qualifier, right? It supports filtering, joins, distinct, and sorting. These are the main properties. What are the best properties of source qualifier? In you ask, you can tell filtering, joining, distinct, and sorting. So here what it will do, source qualifier pushes logic to the database, which means faster and optimized, right? So automatically it execute the SQL statement, SQL query, whatever you write, right? Execute in database and gets the result data into the Informatica. The result data only puts into Informatica, right? So that data we are fetching from source qualifier, right? For suppose we will query so many things. For suppose this query is there. So what source qualifier will do? Sorry, this is target table. So simply see, like this, the result is there. No, that result records source qualifier will fetch into Informatica. So we can utilize that result in upcoming pipelines, upcoming transformations, right? So that is the beauty of source qualifier. So pushes logic to the database. Whatever the logic you write in the source qualifier, it pushes into a database, and from that it grabs the result and it's brought to Informatica for next transformations, right? So here I created one real-time business use case related to cricket dashboard. So here what is that? Cricket player performance dashboard using players and matches tables. Here I am giving the DDLs and DMLs of players and matches related. So see, let's see. See, I am creating a table. So I created players table. I inserted 4 records, and one more table, matches table. I inserted 2 times. Actually, I inserted 2 times these records because for grouping purpose. See, what are the records in players? So who are the players are there? I am taking some reference sample data only. Yeah, Virat Kohli, RCB team, Rohit Sharma, Mumbai team, Dhoni, CSK, and Subman Gill GT. So player ID 1 2 3 4. Player ID for every player and unique ID is there 1 2 3 4 like that. So, right? So Virat Kohli 1, Rohit Sharma 2, MS Dhoni. Also you can give some real-time jersey numbers, no problem. But I given 1 2 3, just some chronological order. And also here matches table is there. Matches table. What is the matches table? In matches, match ID is there. For every match they played, their match ID will be there. No, so match ID, the 8 matches they played like that. Player ID, same for every played unique ID is there. No, 1 is Virat Kohli, 2 is Rohit Sharma, 3 is Dhoni, 4 is Subman Gill. Again 1 2 times I inserted that, right? With the different. If you want to insert the statements, for suppose the insert statement, insert DMLs I executed. No, so if you want to execute the statements, it won't work again because because match ID is the primary key. It is in a primary key relationship. It won't accept duplicate. So if you want to insert again the statements, you can give 209 like that. 29 210 211 212. So you can insert these records, recent matches, right? So recently played matches, match ID 202, Virat Kohli's match ID is 209, Rohit Sharma 210, match ID Dhoni 211, Subman Gill 212. These are the match IDs, right? So simply you can also change date. For suppose change date 5th month, 6th month, 07 month, right? Just insert you must comment whenever you insert the DMLs. No, you should comment. If you did not comment, no, the Informatica won't read the records. So definitely you have to commit means it will auto save. If you did not commit, no, Informatica will not load the records into the target. So let's see how many records are there in matches. So 12 records are there. I means 12 matches they played like that. Match ID, according to match ID, 12 matches they played. So these 4 members, 12 matches they played. So let's see. So we are creating. So for what we want to create. So their performance. What are the performance? For suppose Virat Kohli. So for suppose greater than 50 score is there. For greater than 50, you can. I am writing the condition case when. Actually, what is the business requirement? No, this is the business requirement. So source table, matches and players are there, and business requirement what they are asking, our manager what they are asking. If run score greater than 50, then that player named as a top performer or else average performer. And also decoding. So what to decode? I don't want one and complete sentence, one loss, draw like that. You don't want. See here in matches. Match result 1, match result lost, match result draw, no result 1, right? So instead of 1 lost, drawn, is simply asking 1 for W, lost for L, draw for D, like that. See, draw for D and no result for N and undefined for U, unknown, right? In this way we want he's asking into result code you want, and match month when that match was done. So match month you can get from match date. Right, match date simply 2char, and month and year only required. Here date also there, no, date also there, but here what he is asking requirement just month and year is enough. So we have to get the month and year from the match date into match month year. This column, target column, this is the target fields, and this is the target table. These are the source fields, and these are the columns and data types and keys. Primary key is there. And total runs by individual total 12 months, no, 12 matches they played, no. In the 12 matches, what is among the 12 matches, what is the Virat Kohli score, and what is the Dhoni score, what is the Rohit Sharma score, and what is Subman Gill's total score, what are the total score they made, right? So like this he want. These are the 4 conditions. Here simply what is the design? Here if condition, this condition we can create in excuse me, this condition we can create in expression, this condition we can create in expression, we can write, right? 2char we can write in expression. Sum, this is a window function. Sum is you can have to write in aggregated transformation. before aggregate transformation we have to sort the data, right? So just I am telling what is that. So src, what is the flow src, and source, after that source qualifier, after that expression transformation, after that sorter transformation, after that aggregate, after that target. This is the, so how here two tables are there, how to join two tables. These are relational tables. So source qualifier, what is the beauty of source qualifier? So what is the beauty of source qualifier? Here you can relational sources you can, how many number of relational sources are there, those members you can easily join, right? Let's see the mapping. So first of all, go to source, go to drag, select the import the sources, import from database. What are the source? So matches, like this, how to import matches and players, simply you can import, right? See, matches, and I already imported. So matches, sources, and players, matches and players. So automatically relation primary key and foreign key relations happen. So how can we leverage this primary key and foreign key relationship in Informatica? I will tell you. Okay, let's go to drag the target table DML also I will give, no worries. See, this is the target table DML. I will give this file, no problem. So how many records are there previously? So 2 records are there, so I am truncating. Let's see. So now there are no records. So what is that player ID in that final target table? What is that? Not here, you can find out here itself. So player ID he want, player name, team name, match ID, performance. These are the external output columns, and these are coming from the tables. So player ID from players, player name from players, team name from players, and match ID from matches, right? So these things you can get from the tables. Let's see how to design. So target, so drag the target, same like import it, just connect it, no problem. Just simply this is the target. What is that? Player status dim, right? Simply like this, I already dragged. So target table, so simply go to mappings and create mapping m underscore, what is that mapping name? Just target table name as the mapping name. Dashboard, right? Dashboard we are creating, dashboard, player stats dashboard. So simply that's it. Just okay, and just drag the matches, drag the players. So automatically this relationship, and also drag the target, player stats target. Yeah, that's it. So now this one not important. Okay, now like this, simply just remove here two source call for not required to join these two tables. Just simply delete it. You can delete it here. How to delete? Just go to edit and delete it. That's it, simple. And now what to do? Just right click, select all, and drag. Right click, select all, and drag. That's it. So here you so you can't here directly, you can't perform generate SQL, because so whenever you want to generate SQL, some extra transformation is required. That is so I am creating one expression transformation. Here what we need, so here match ID we need, player ID we need, run score we need, match result we need, match data. Again player ID not required because already player ID is there. So up to here we are dragging, and these two also we need, right? That's it. This one not required, no need to drag. So now you can generate SQL. See, if you generate SQL, it will automatically generate. Why it will automatically generate? Because of foreign key and primary key. If there is no foreign key primary key relationship, it won't generate, right? It won't generate. We have to define the logic manually. Here use a define join. You have to you have to declare the join manually. Now also you can declare the join manually. Just copy this, and here you can paste it. When remove, you can remove this, right? But it automatically generate when primary key and foreign key relationship is there. It will automatically generate. So that's it, simple. Okay, apply. That's it, right? Now, so now what to do? So in according to target table, you have to act. What is the target table? One second. Yeah, so player id, we are getting match name, player name, team name, match. So performance, result, match date, these things we want, right? Let's see how to get. Simply yeah, simply go to expression and 3 only, because total runs we will get from aggregator. So now you are creating performance, just o underscore performance, and it is a performance is a now varchar means string, you can put it, and varchar how many? Varchar 20, I think. So simply performance 20 you can give 20, and it is an output, not an input. So output and result. As your result, just first create this. We will write the logic. O underscore output only, no, O underscore result, O underscore result, and it is also result is one word, no, w lost l like that, raw l like that, no. So simply you can string 10, you can remain as it is, no problem. And match date, match month and year, right? Month, year. So simply this is also string. This is also string, you know. So here varchar, no, and according to the target I am creating. So here output. So performance. Here what is the performance? What is the performance? If performance, how to calculate performance? Here if runs code greater than 50. If runs code greater than 50, what it is? What they are asking? Just top performer, single quotations in that, between that, top performer, and again comma. If less than 50, then what we have to write? Simply average. Write as, give output as average, average, average. That's it. Just validate it. So before validate, just close it, close the parenthesis, validate it. That's it, validated, no problem. So now result, how to calculate result? Match result means result code. How to decode is, so here how to decode you have to write decode function. So one is match result is 1, match result is lost. For lost you want to write as just single letter denoted with L. So 1 is W, L, lost is for L, and raw is for D. Like that you have denote means you have to decode. Just simply decode. That's it. Also inbuilt function is there. You can find in functions, or else you can directly write decode, comma. Here you have to write simply decode. Which we want to decode? We have to decode match result. Decode match result. Simply comma and single quotations, it is a string. If it is 1, match is 1, simply you have to write comma, single quotations, W, like this. Like this you have to write for all, right? Or else you can simply copy the code, and you can, here you can write simply. That's it. See, 1 is for W, lost is L is for lost, and D is for D, draw, and no result for N, and user not defined means unknown means U. So validate it. That's it. Simple decode. And match month year. How to get the month and year from the date? Simply, no problem. Simply just go to functions, or else date. You can in date 2char is there, you know, just 2char, and which one you have to, from which you have to get month and year. match date. From match date you have to get simply comma what you have to get. It's a string, no, so single quotations, and what you want, month comma year. Simply that's it. I already told for month you can simply mention mon month, right? Month comma year. See, single, this entire should be a string because as per the target, so it will be in single quotations, and month comma year. For suppose April 2016, May 2016, May 2025, like that it will give. Simply click on OK. That's it. So output ports, no problem. Okay. Okay. So now here expression transformation used. So whenever aggregate transformation used, you have to sort the data. So why you have to sort the data? It will take for aggregate transformation. It will lot of time take. It will take time to sort the data to group it. So that's why we are using sorter here. What is the sorter transformation? AZ. AZ is the sorter transformation indication, and simply just right click, select all, drag it, and simply double click. No need to do anything, just sort by some player id. That's it. Apply. Okay. And simply again select all, select all, and take the aggregate transformation. Here sigma is the sigma indication is the aggregate transformation, and simply select all, drag it, and here for everything matching is there. So here extra total runs you have to calculate. And before that, just go to properties and sorted input. We are already sorted input you have giving, so simply click on the sort input, apply. Okay, that's it. Simply create one more port here. After match here, just click on one more port and total runs. Output as total runs, total runs, right? It's a number means double you can give. Okay, it's an output. So total runs, how to calculate total runs? Sum of runs means sum, and you can write the sum, and runs means run score. That's it. Validate. That's it. Validated. Okay. Apply. Okay. Right. Simply just connect it to the target. Match ID to match ID, player ID to player ID, and run score not required, match rel not required, match date, match player name. Player name, just player name, and team name required. So remaining all are just directly you can select it. That's it. These what are the run score not required. So run score not required, just it is singly just simple input. Match result not required, and match date not required. For output not required means for output not required. For next transformation those are not required. So simply okay, that's it. So it is best way of designing a mapping. So right, so like this. So simply control S. So mapping valid, no errors, and simply take the mapping name, edit, control C, take the mapping name and go to here and tasks, workflow manager, the task developer, and go to click on the tasks, create tasks, and copy the name, add S underscore, and again control or copy it to create the workflow and create it. Here mapping you have to select. Here mapping is mapping dashboard, no pay player stats dim dashboard is the mapping. Okay, simply that's it. So here change, go double click mapping, and target name, target schema you have to give. That's it. Okay, and bulk to normal, apply. Okay, that's it. So control S. So workflow designer, workflow, create, WF, dashboard session, link it. That's it. Control S. Right? Simply now everything prepared. Now there are no records. Here see there are no records. So let's see how many records it will load. Start the workflow. 12 records. Let's see. I think something we missed. I will tell 1 second. One record only loaded. Why one record only loaded? Lost record. That too 760 lost recorded only loaded. Why? I will tell. That is the see. In matches, what is the last record? See, Subman Gill's. That is 4 is Subman Gill's record loaded. Why last record loaded? Here in aggregated transformation, we did not select group by class. See, here we did not select any group by class. Did not select. That's why it give only one record. Now let's select group by player ID. Okay. Control S. Just delete. Just truncate the table. Target table. So I truncated. Yeah. So aggregated transformation, what are the precautions you have to, if you use a sorter transformation, you have to click the sorter input. Okay. You have to enable it, check the box, and also you have to give the group by column. Which group by column you have to mention. So now Control S, save it. Okay. Here again you have to go to raster developer, double click, refresh mapping, Control S. It is showing no triangle, then just Control S and simply execute the mapping. Plus records succeeded. Let's see, 4 records inserted because of some grouping function. 12 records reading. Here source qualifier reading from 12 records and inserting 4 records only because of grouping. See, so group by player 1, 2, 3, 4 and their total runs. Virat Kohli 246, Rohit Sharma total runs, and Dhoni total runs, and Subman Gill total runs. So greater than, see, performance, top performer, average performer. Why? Even though we given the condition greater than 50, but here everything greater than 50. No, for everyone should be top performer. It should come. No, why here we are getting average, because the performance is calculating based on what? See, performance is runs scored. How many runs scored? So how many runs scored means in each match how many runs scored, based on that, not total runs scored. So previously they scored see here 48 below. So 48, Rohit Sharma 48, Dhoni 36, 48, 36, 48, 36, like that. So that's why they got average performance. For suppose if you give no more than 50, they also get top performance record, right? So in this way, what we did, so Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Subman Gill, and see here result code: win, loss, draw, none, no result. So like this you can get and see match month date April, May, June, July, like this you can get, right? So total runs. So in this way you have to design source qualifier. You can use source qualifier. So source qualifier, you use join condition. What is the join condition you used? So join condition you used based on the matching column. So here what is the matching column you used? Here you write the code. I already told how to join the two tables. So here matches ID, match player name, like this, and from matches dot players, from matches comma players, where players dot player ID is equal to matches dot player ID, like this it will join. So source qualifier, how it will join? In this way source qualifier will join, right? Or else you can also mention this as a user defined. If there is no foreign key relationship, simply you can give the matching column name. And so for suppose if you want to filter out the records greater than 50 only, runs to greater than 50 only if you want, or else greater than 40. For suppose greater than 40. For suppose here, see, run score sorry, here you have to remove the alias one, no need to give. So greater than 40 you want, those records only greater than 40 you want, it automatically filter out. Apply. Okay, control s valid mapping, control s, simply just first truncate it. No records in the target table. Let's just restart the mapping. Three records only, because here Virat Kohli 82 runs, Rohit Sharma 48 runs, and Dhoni only 36 runs, and Sopan Gill also have more runs. See, 82 runs, 48 runs, 36 runs, Sopan Gill also have more than 40 runs. So that's why we got only 3 records. It will filter automatically, it will filter. See, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Sopan Gill, and Dhoni record will not inserted because his score is less than 40. So like that you can also implement, what is that, you can also implement filter transformation, right? Filter transformation. Here also you can implement sorter. So number of votes. So here you can sort it. Here it will, if you give one no, according to the one means what is match ID. If you give two no, it will give two columns automatically, match ID, player ID. So one means what is the one first column, match ID. If you give two column no, match ID and player ID it will consider. So based on two columns it will arrange, right? If you here, if you give any numbering no, so no need to use sorter transformation, and further here you no need to use sorter transformations, directly you can here see, simply you can delete this, simply you can delete this. So directly you can connect to aggregator, because sorter input you are already, so whatever it may be, you are giving sorter input only. So you no need to change anything, just simply click on, just truncate the records whatever are there. Zero records, no records are there, just save it, you already saved. So just double click, refresh. Okay, just go to here itself you can restart the mapping, right? Just simply restart it. Failed means, so why failed, let's check. Aggregator error expecting keys to be ascending. So here let's see, restart it, succeeded. So why it was fail, because in group by function whatever that in select statement, it has select statement are there no. So here this is in the select statement, how many two column, two sorted with two ports, right? So these two ports you have to mention in aggregated transformation. So that's why match ID, player ID, so match ID, player ID are the first second columns, right? So that's why you have to mention. Previously did not check the match ID box, that's why it failed. So just remember these things, right? Simply just check the result, the records. In this way you can leverage the source qualifier, right? So what is the other property? Distinct property. Distinct property also you can utilize in source qualifier. Simply, what is the distinct? See, select distinct. It will filter out the duplicate records. Actually, there is no duplicate records, I think. So valid. Refresh. You can simply duplicate. You can filter out the duplicate records also. Zero records. All records are there. Let's wait 1 second. Yeah, truncated. Let's rerun. Here, right click, restart. 3 records and inserted. So here there is no duplicates, I think. So according to the primary key policy, there is no duplicates. Simply you will get. So if there is no, if there is any, because of primary key, there are no duplicate entries. Match ID. Primary key is the, see here, player ID, not player ID. Here, match ID is the primary key. That's why there is no duplicates. So it will give records like this. In this way, you can leverage the Informatica source qualifier transformation for only sources, relational sources only. It won't work for joining. No, won't work for one is a relational source and one is flat file is there. No, at that time it won't work. Source qualifier not work. So that should be relational only, right? Like that. That is same type of sources, like homogeneous sources. It will work. For heterogeneous sources, it won't work. Heterogeneous sources means what? Heterogeneous nothing but relational, different types of sources, like relational sources, flat file sources. These are any XML file related. These are heterogeneous sources and different sources. Here, two types of source we use now in our players table and match table. Two sources we use. Those two sources are homogeneous sources, means relational tables. For suppose if one is players is from relational and matches table is from flat file, that type of source we call heterogeneous sources. Heterogeneous sources, you can't use source qualifier, right? Source qualifier is work for only relational tables, database level queries only. You can execute. So one more thing is like, so for suppose this query is there. This condition you can write in source qualifier. Same condition. What is that? Performance, top performance. For suppose if you execute this now, whatever the results you got in result table, final table, same result. See total runs, month, match, month, year, result code. By SQL also you can get. But same query you can write in source qualifier. But source qualifier won't execute user defined columns. For suppose performance column defined by user. So user defined function means you define how to calculate performance. Say greater than 50. This is user defined performance, user defined column. This is user defined column. This is user defined column. This is your defined column, and aggregator related and expression related calculations you can't perform in source qualifier transformation in Informatica. Source qualifier transformations will push the query into database and it fetch the results, but that results won't reflect as an output to the further transformations. This output for suppose this column is there, it calculates the top performance greater than 50. So that output won't carry forward to the next transformation, right? That's why it is not much efficient to use completely. So so for this expression transformation for aggregator related transformation, you have to use expression and aggregator only. You can't utilize source qualifier for this user defined functions, user defined columns, right? So whatever the columns you define, those should be exist physically. So these columns are exist physically here. See here, it should be exist physically. So user defined functions you can't carry forward to the next transformations, right? So like this you have to utilize. So in next session we will cover and the topic that is joiners for heterogeneous sources. So please subscribe and stay tuned to the channel for upcoming advanced level sessions. Thank you so much.